Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now on this Thursday. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Happening now, a wanted man is arrested following a foot pursuit here in the city of Jamestown.
Plus, 2 local residents recently graduated from the New York State Police Academy, and we have the latest on a power outage in the village of Falconer. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter's live with a look at our weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin and Matt, and happy Thursday, everybody. So close to that weekend. We've got today and tomorrow, and then we're at another weekend. Here's a live look coming from downtown Olean from the Sky Vision camera. Traffic flowing okay around the traffic circle, and no, traffic circles do not cause tornadoes. If you've seen that popular video on Facebook, big rig going around it there. 71 degrees right now with a south wind of 2 out there in Kent County right now. The radar is dry so far today, but I think today is going to be a near clone of yesterday, where we're going to have mostly sunny skies, but a few pop-up isolated showers and storms definitely not out of the question as we go through the afternoon. 73 over 53 was where we were yesterday. The average is 80, so still below average. The record for today was 94, set back in 1989. Again, the later part of the 80s and the early part of the 90s was actually pretty warm, so we had a lot of records during that time broken. So hour by hour today, temperatures will be into the lower to mid 70s, and then they'll start to spike up into the upper 70s. It's not depicted here, but there is that chance for a few scattered showers and storms through the afternoon in spotty nature. It's not going to rain everywhere, and not everybody's going to get a shower or storm, but it is a possibility. We'll talk more about that. Better rain chances come next week, and the warmth and the humidity returns. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. Back to you.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you. Power has been restored in the village of Falconer to neighborhoods west of Falconer Central School, that after officials say power lines were taken down in a truck wreck near the community bank this morning. The Jamestown BPU says that crews are working to restore other power, but no estimate is known at this time. The power outage cut electricity to the Casadega water pump station, which will result in system-wide discolored water for 12 to 24 hours. Customers shouldn't do laundry unless water is clear.
And on to our top story. As police say, a wanted man was arrested following a foot pursuit Tuesday morning in the area of Prendergast Avenue and Price Street. Jamestown police say that 23-year-old Zachary Graves was reportedly observed walking on Prendergast Avenue, and police say he had known felony warrants. After a short foot pursuit, he was arrested without incident. Now, in addition, Graves was allegedly in possession of metal knuckles, a small quantity of heroin, and a digital scale. He was charged with criminal possession of a weapon, criminal possession of a controlled substance, obstructing governmental administration, and criminally using drug paraphernalia, in addition to the outstanding warrants.
3 Village of Panama residents are facing drug charges following a traffic stop on by New York State police on Route 474 Sunday. 48-year-old Charles Cummins, 36-year-old Kenneth Hogwatt, and 39-year-old Bruce Hogwatt were charged with criminal possession of a controlled substance that after troopers allegedly found crystal methamphetamine, Suboxone, and a hypodermic needle containing drug residue inside the vehicle. Police say that Cummins, the driver, was originally pulled over for using his cell phone. Troopers say his vehicle was also not insured. He was additionally charged with another count of criminal possession of a controlled substance and criminally using a hypodermic instrument. Now, after processing, the Hogwatts were issued appearance tickets and were released. Cummins, meanwhile, was transported to Chautauqua County Jail, pending arraignment.
And Congressman Tom Reed announced yesterday that a sewer project in the town of Ripley will now cost thousands of dollars after a one-time licensing fee of $11,000 was waived by a railroad company involved in the project. Reed says that the town of Ripley officials reached out to him for assistance after a collapsed sewer line under a railroad caused some major issues for them. Ripley Town Supervisor Douglas Bowen says that the waiver fee will put the town on, quote, the right track in regards to the project. Now, Ripley is known as the gateway to New York State. It was initially established in 1816 under the name of Quincy. The town became known as Ripley in 1873 after General Issachar Wheelock Ripley, who was active in the War of 1812.
Two graduates of the New York State Police Academy that call Chautauqua and Cattaraugus counties home will soon be hitting the road. Zechariah Ko of Randolph and Jacob Genthner of Sherman were among the 228 new graduates announced yesterday. Ko will be based out of Troop B, patrolling the roads of the state's North Country region, while Genthner will be based out of Troop C, patrolling the eastern part of the state's southern tier. The graduation ceremony in Albany capped off more than 6 months of academic, physical, and tactical training. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul addressed the troopers, saying there is, quote, no greater or more noble calling than protecting and serving the people of the state. State Police awarded several honors to new troopers who excelled at academic achievement, physical fitness, and the use of firearms during training. This year's Firearms Proficiency Award went to 30-year-old Trooper Jameson Canning, who served in the Marine Corps before signing up for the state police. Officials say that Canning scored a perfect 250 out of 250 during firearms training.
Wow, that certainly is amazing. Good Thursday afternoon to all of you. Thanks for joining us. And the one thing that many people maybe not know about New York State Police, we wouldn't know about it if we didn't cover the story and report on it. The Trooper Academy is one of the hardest police academies in the nation to undergo. So congratulations to them, and certainly an honor and for the award there for that trooper
absolutely.
and the marksmanship, but also for the two troopers from right here at home who will be serving across the state. And the one thing that I know New York State Police likes to do is they don't put you to serve in your home area because they want you to experience new section of the state. So certainly I'm sure that can be a little bit scary, but serving with fellow troopers out there, I'm sure they will be just fine and do just a great job.
Absolutely, Justin. What's going on, meanwhile, in the comments
Well, hello
today?
to Cindy. Hopefully you are having a great day. Another beautiful afternoon. Hello to Rory Butch. Thanks for joining us. Absolutely beautiful outside. Joseph, good afternoon to you. Don, hello to you. Charlie, hello. And Patricia, hopefully you are doing well. Certainly a lot of people in the village of Falconer were wondering when the lights were going to come back on. You see here's more images from the scene. We ran this at the top, but a dump truck is to blame. It hit a power pole there, knocked out power in portions of the village, but BPU officials tell us that homes and businesses to the west of Falconer Central School will have power back now, and they're still working to replace that pole. And in fact, I know, Matt, when our crews were on scene there, they said that they were just bringing the new pole in, so hopefully things will be cleaned up there in no time.
Absolutely.
Coming up, a lot more news to tell you about. An opioid treatment program developed at the University of Buffalo is expanding to other parts of New York State. Details on that in just a bit.
But first, portions of 2 upstate New York highways are being renamed in remembrance of 2 state troopers killed in the line of duty. Dakota.
And we'll take a live look from the Warren City Bank Sky Vision camera. A few clouds overhead, otherwise not a bad day with a temperature of 77 degrees and a low dew point down into the 50s. But we all know it's July. The heat and humidity will return. We'll talk about it next as WNY News Now continues in a minute. Don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Now open in downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops, restaurant and tavern.
I have some real old-timey dishes on there that I'm just giving new life to. Like there's a shepherd's pie on there that's going to have some bison in it, you know, real thick hearty gravy. Then I'm also doing beer flights. We're pairing it with a set of sliders, a set of tacos, and a set of mini rolls. So everything's going to have its own pair, so you can get a taste of a little bit of everything and all the beers. We don't want to be known as the restaurant in the hotel. We want to be known as Pearl City Hops.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Happening now, portions of 2 upstate New York highways are being renamed to honor state troopers killed in the line of duty. A bill signed by Governor Andrew Cuomo Wednesday names bridges on I-86 in the Steuben County town of Bath in honor of 29-year-old trooper Nicholas Clark. He was shot and killed last July while responding to reports of a suicidal man. Another bill signed by Cuomo, meanwhile, renames a portion of Route 5S in the Montgomery County town of Glen in honor of Sergeant Jeremy Vanostrand. The 36-year-old trooper died in a motor vehicle accident last November outside the barracks where he was stationed in Glen.
And an opioid treatment program developed at the University at Buffalo is expanding to other parts of New York State right now. The Buffalo Matters program works out of hospital emergency rooms with the goal of quickly connecting patients to drug treatment. Now in use at more than dozens of hospitals in Western New York, UB and state health officials tell us that the program is spreading out to the Albany, Mid-Hudson region, and New York City area. The 4-year-old program gives emergency rooms patients medication for their symptoms along with electronic referrals to enter long-term treatment within a day or two at a community clinic close to them. UB says there is interest in the program well beyond New York State.
And a new website with an interactive map provides access to New York's outdoor recreation resources and environmental information. The Department of Environmental Conservation announced its DEC Info Locator map on Wednesday. The interactive map lets people find data about environmental quality of specific sites around the state. Information includes water and air permits, enforcement actions, and state Superfund cleanup sites. Selecting a map feature can bring up links to records for petroleum storage facilities, oil wells, or mines. And there's also information about recreational sites such as fishing access, canoe launches, fire towers, campsites, trails, and scenic vistas. A YouTube video is available to help users explore the site.
Well, the American dream of owning a home is taking a back seat for many millennials. In today's Consumer Watch, Mary Maloney has a look at the factors that keep the generation from buying and what experts say they should do to become homeowners.
The American dream delayed. Data from the Urban Institute shows millennials are waiting to become homeowners.
To a lot of people, when they see a home, what they see is debt. There's a mortgage. I now owe money I'm going to be paying for 30 years.
The data shows several factors holding millennials back, including waiting longer to get married and have kids, as well as student debt. But real estate experts say buying a home can be a worthwhile investment.
When you buy a rental property and the rent goes up every year, you get to a point where you're making more in rent than it costs, and you have extra cash flow that you can use to pay off your student debt faster.
David Green, co-host of the Bigger Pockets podcast, says for those millennials who are looking to buy, the first step is to talk to a lender and get pre-approved for a loan. Next, broaden your perspective and don't let the price tag of a home deter you from a life-changing investment.
I'm sure their parents had the very same fears that millennials today have, but look at what happened after 30 years of inflation. Real estate is an incredible investment when you hold it over the long term.
Also, focus on saving.
A lot of times buying real estate forces you to live within a budget, which is great for your personal finances.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
All right, great tips there, Mary. Thank you very much. Certainly a conversation that I think a lot of young people are having. I do think, though, probably the biggest thing is when is the time right. Certainly, factors I suppose would include, at least for myself, is your paycheck steady enough? Do you have enough money? Is this something that you really want? And I think in today's world, especially millennials living online so much, maybe it's not about having such a big house, but rather some sort of efficient apartment that they can just happily live out of.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, especially in inner cities. Obviously in inner cities there's not a lot of space for houses, but you just notice a lot of people actually start to move into the cities more because to them it's more efficient. Now here's the flip side though. Okay, so say, all right, we're here in Jamestown. Maybe it would be more efficient to have an apartment for somebody. Now, if you're debating living here or living in New York City, where in New York City the cost of living is higher.
Right. Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, you might as well start paying a mortgage on a house.
Right. But even then, I think the point of the package went to say, like, if you're going to live, say you're going to live in West Ellicott for the rest of your life, you're renting a home, and then the house across the street is for sale, you like the neighborhood, you're debating whether you want to buy it. If you buy it, in 30 to 50 years from now, that certainly will be a very valuable asset. So I guess it just depends on how you want to spend your money and where you think your life will take you. And, there's so many ifs in life. I mean, it's like you don't know what's going to happen.
That's right.
Will be interesting nevertheless. Joe Tommy says, save your money. And I think that's probably the thought of a lot of people. Joe, at least in my life where I am right now, I'm not thinking about that. I have people who are pushing me to think about that. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
No. Oh, I catch it.
You got it? They probably got it too.
I don't.
So now I'm in trouble.
No.
Sorry if I got myself in trouble.
No. There might be one viewer out there that might.
One viewer.
But other than us and that one viewer.
What are you going to do about this? Love you either way. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's not in trouble. He's predicting beautiful days. He's here with a live look at our weather and go to bed.
And later, scientists on the International Space Station are going to soon be playing with some Nickelodeon slime. We're going to have more as News Now continues.
Wait, do we have that in studio?
Dakota!
Do we have Nickelodeon slime? Producers, hello?
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Extra, read all about it. Not tomorrow, but right now on the WNY News Now mobile app. Follow local news as it happens.
Top story, a Forestville man's weather video has gone viral.
And stay informed with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network.
Our Matt Hummel is standing by live outside of Chautauqua County Court with more on this case. Matt, good afternoon to you.
Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
Nickelodeon slime is only just, I think it's vanilla pudding and green food coloring. That's all it really is. Sorry to burst your bubble. I found that out years ago. Here are the low temperatures from this morning. Again, Jamestown, we bottomed out at 53, 58 in Dunkirk. Erie never got out of the 60s yesterday for low temperatures, but look at Bradford, PA at 47 degrees. This was a nice shot of fall, but we all know it's July. The heat and humidity will be returning. Let's have a quick look at the weekend forecast and to show you what's going on for the weekend. And again, pretty much as we've been talking about throughout the week, we do see the heat coming back as long as with the humidity. So 83 degrees Saturday. Saturday should be mainly dry, but July comes back from its little vacation it's been on for a while. Sunday, we'll get into the chance for a few scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. Again, the humidity values will start to creep up as we go through tomorrow into the weekend, and it will really start to spike up. In fact, we'll show it to you here on the comfort index, so you can see a 58-degree dew point today. That's still very nice and pleasant, but watch what happens as we go into Friday. It spikes up to 65 degrees, 67 on Saturday, and as we head into early next week, some indications suggest oppressive humidity as we start the next work week. So it's tropical-like humidity coming back once again. Now, NASCAR, if you're a fan of NASCAR racing, is down in Pocono this weekend. So if you are going down to Long Pond, Pennsylvania for the two races, it's actually the Truck Series and the Cup Series this weekend. So Saturday, there may be a chance for an isolated rain shower. I did put a little shower icon in there, but the temperature around 78 degrees. And then Sunday will be the better of the 2 days, around 80 for the Cup Series, a nice summer afternoon. So in the words of DW, let's go racing boys down there if you're a NASCAR fan. So here's the HD News Now cam getting back to home. Just a few clouds just overhead in the sky, but otherwise it's mostly sunny. It's currently 71 at the airport, got a north wind of 9. There's a nice comfortable dew point of 56, and the pressure is friendly above 30 inches. And whenever that happens, that means you got high pressure overhead. Here are the current temperatures around the region: 70 in Olean, 76 Dunkirk, 77 Erie, 76 in Buffalo. But when we look at the dew point temperatures, again, dew point measures the moisture content in the atmosphere. Most everybody has very nice comfortable dew points. It's a little bit more humid for, say, right around the Lake Erie shoreline, where Dunkirk has a dew point of 61, a 52-degree dew point in Olean, and 59 in Buffalo. So all in all, these dew point temperatures are friendly, but as I mentioned, they're going to be spiking up. Again, we don't have a whole lot going on across the country. We have a big dome of high pressure that's basically just sitting over much of the continental 48. So everybody is getting wrapped up in this counterclockwise flow of high pressure. But we all know that the jet stream is going to change, and this is all going to be lifting northward, and that will allow the warm, moist southern air to start mixing in across the continental 48. So we'll take you through a future scan through the day. Now, I think today is going to be almost an exact repeat of yesterday, where we're going to have mostly sunny skies, partly to mostly sunny, but there will be the chance for a few pop-up showers. A lot of the computer models have not done a good job showing this over the past couple days, but there will be the chance for pop-up showers and storms through the afternoon, about a 20 to 25% chance. Tomorrow should be mainly dry, and then it should be a fantastic weather day. So we'll go hour by hour we go. Temperatures should tap out into the mid to upper 70s through the day, dropping back into the 40s. And here we go into the future, and 80 degrees tomorrow, 83 on Saturday. And again, both of those days should be mainly dry with lots of sun in between, but the heat and humidity rebuilds into the second half of the weekend into early next week. Scattered afternoon showers and storms almost each and every day. Sports is next. Don't go away.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Thursday, sports fans. We are nearing the end of the work week. Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. On Sunday, the City of Jamestown Parks, Recreation, and Conservation Department's Slow Pitch Softball League will be having a game makeup day for the A Division teams. Although the World Series of Wheels will be taking place this weekend at Bergman Park, all makeup games will be played at J&G Park. To get a makeup game, a team will have to get the opposing team to want to play as well, and are also responsible to secure a field and to get an umpire. The Buffalo Sabres will be participating in a round-robin Prospects Challenge. Taking place from September 6th until the 9th, 3 other teams will partake in the Prospects Challenge with the Sabres. The other 3 teams joining in are the New Jersey Devils, Boston Bruins, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Prospects Challenge will take place at the Harbor Center in Buffalo. Tonight, with a 7:10 first pitch, the New York Yankees will begin a 4-game road series against their division rival Boston Red Sox. Winners of back-to-back games, the Yanks remain in first place in the AL East at 66-35. On the opposite end, Boston is in the middle of the road in third place in the same division with a record of 56-47, 1 game behind the Tampa Bay Rays for second place. Masahiro Tanaka will receive the starting call on the rubber for New York against Boston's starting pitcher, Rick Porcello. The game will be televised on the Yes Network. That's it for sports today. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, scientists on the International Space Station will soon be playing with Nickelodeon Slime. The children's television network launched a publicity campaign that includes a package of slime to be launched this week into space via the SpaceX Dragon capsule. Now, astronauts will take video of how slime moves around in microgravity. Now, 5,500 other experiments will also be delivered, including one with an Adidas soccer ball. All of the material will be used to develop a curriculum for young students across the nation. The launch took place Wednesday evening at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. Pretty cool.
Absolutely, the slime now. Wow.
I know. I remember as a kid, they used to always be such a big thing. I mean, kind of now as an adult, I mean, I'm still a kid inside, but like, I don't really want to play with slime. It seems like it'd get my suit dirty or something.
I think Dakota would.
Dakota, would you?
I mean,
Did you like slime as a kid?
I did. I mean, the golden age of Nickelodeon was the 90s and the early 2000s. I mean, that's when we were growing up. Who remembers Slime Time Live? Yes, that was a show that aired at 3:30 in the afternoon on Nickelodeon. Every day I would come home from school and that would be one of the first things I would watch was Slime Time Live. I would always look forward to that.
That's awesome.
Pick Boy.
Did they? Oh, I do remember him.
Yes,
yeah, I must not remember the show directly, but didn't they have like a Kids' Choice Awards?
Yeah, with slime. Yeah,
celebrities.
I think they still do that, but it's not as good anymore. I don't think.
Well, you know what I'm really in the mood for, real quick, Dakota? Did you ever watch Kenan and Kel?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we're gonna have a binge watch sometime.
Yes, yes.
Well, we know what Matt and Dakota are going to be doing this afternoon. No work for them. So.
Anyway, never mess with the Kenan and Kel franchise. They were the bomb. Here comes the 7-day forecast. So again, 77 degrees today. Spotty afternoon showers. I think almost a repeat of today, but the majority of today should be dry. And the heat and humidity rebuilds as we go into the weekend into early next week with scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. You know how these work. They pop up at random times of the afternoon, and temperatures back into the 80s. So it's feeling more like summer as we get into here. So.
All right. Certainly looks like it out there, Dakota.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You can't get out and enjoy the day. That's going to do it for us. We're back tomorrow with our TGIF edition. It's Friday. News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com and on our mobile app. Download it on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store by searching WNY News Now. Have a great day.